Down with white people. Something I've heard a million times, especially on social media here lately, and then just in the circles around my area. It's ridiculous. Oh, white people are horrible. Guess what? First off, I'm white, but I'm also part Arabic. I've been catching shit for who I am since I was a wee little man. Now, what makes you any different than the people you're hating if you're just slandering all white people? It's not all white people. It's not all black people. It's not all Latinos. It's not all Muslims. It's not all whatever. It doesn't matter. It's a select few out of a group that is making everything bad for everyone. You have white people that go around hating on whoever just because, oh, you don't look like me. But then you have black people doing the same thing. Oh, because slavery was so bad. All right, the Persians, the Greeks, the Spartans, well, yeah, they were the same thing. The Romans, whatever. Pick an ancient civilization. Don't care. They conquered a town. You became a slave. Slavery was not just something new that white people founded. Alright? My Middle Eastern history did a lot of slavery. Still kind of an issue over there. But it's going to be fixed. It's a slow process because you got to figure for like 2,000 years. I'm sorry, I don't have full numbers. I'm doing this off my phone, and it's a really crappy free phone. So, anyways, ancient civilizations, you conquered a place, you became a slave. Alright. White people hit the Iron Age first. They just had the more tech. They conquered and conquered. They got to Africa. Guess what? They gave them spices and rum. And then their leaders sold their people. Not cool. Not saying it was okay. Do not freaking say that was a good idea. I don't. But it's what happened. It wasn't the white people. It was your leaders. Your leaders sold you into slavery for spices and rum. Now, well, what about the injustice in the modern ghettos and hoods? Well, I grew up in Groveport, Ohio. Southside Groveport, Ohio. Up until 7th grade. And then I moved to rural Ohio, way out in the middle. Literally, the school's nickname was Children of the Corn because it was surrounded by cornfields on all sides. Then I moved from there to Columbus, North Side, Hudson and Joyce. One of the worst places in Ohio. Columbus. There's actually worse places, and they're actually predominantly white. Drugs. Long story. In the modern ghettos, no matter what race it is, because right now I live in a predominantly white ghetto, and everyone's on meth. You got State Route 13 is the meth highway. Literally right down the street from me. I don't know how many times someone's came into my work, tweaked off their ass. It's not just black people. It's everyone. Now, do I believe black ghettos are having it worse? Yes. But I also believe that some of it's from your own actions. When I lived in the north side of Columbus, where I lived, there was 2 temp agencies within walking distance of where I lived. And I looked around, there's even more, right? But yet, for some reason, people want to go sell rocks on the fucking corner. Now, that's not okay. And anyone who says that's okay is wrong. That is why your community is being held back. In the 80s, the CIA brought cocaine from Pablo Escobar over the border. Immortal Technique. Look them up. And then they use that. Yes, that was fucked up. But that was the government. Not all white people. The government. Just like your 40 acres and a mule that you never got. Right? Or the Native Americans and their Trail of Tears. The government shits on everybody. So, I guess my conclusion is, it's not everyone. Stop hating all white people. Some of my best friends are white. Some of my best friends are black. Some of my closest friends are Latino. It doesn't matter. It matters who you are as a person. Do you want to be just like every other hating person in this world? Because we all, not all, a majority is looking for something to take their anger on, because there's a lot of anger in this world. There's a lot of injustice in this world. Thankfully, you have things like the Yellow Vest Revolution kind of thing going on in France. I really hope that spreads, because that's just normal, everyday people fighting for what they believe in. There's no political figure behind it. But we need to band together. Put down this level of hate towards each other, because they want us to. They want us to be fighting each other. You fight each other, it's so much easier to control you. If you take those Xans, you take the brew, you take the H, whatever. It doesn't matter what you're doing. They're using it to control you. Now, put your tinfoil hats on, because here it goes. They don't give a fuck about you. They don't. They haven't. They haven't for years. It's not all white people. It's not all black people. It's the people in power. It's the media portraying things to keep your minds off of the real problems. I hope this helps more than anything, but I feel like this is just going to stir up more problems. If you want to debate, I would love to debate with any of you. If you're going to just scream, yell, and put up your friggin' just condemn people, I'm not going to listen to you. I want to talk. I want to talk to as many people as possible. And I may not know y'all, but I still have love for you guys. Doesn't matter who you are. I'm still hoping you find happiness, hoping you find peace. It's not easy in this world. Doesn't matter who you are. But go out and get it. Get it the right way.